baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Yankees. Singleton, I'm John Shaw, and this is the rubber match, Ziggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Hill and coming off a great start, Andy Pettit. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Someone with, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Grady Sizemore, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a ground ball. Morgan throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Grady Sizemore.
No, Boo, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
That's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Here's a 2-2. Now one
No,
miss.
that's out.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Larry Doby. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. Right there for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. His 11th of the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
That one ripped, but foul. Now. And a foul ball. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Cody Bellinger. That one called a strike. 0-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Ball. Here's a 2-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that. And no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
No, that's high.
The 1-0. Bellinger goes. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's up.
Throw.
Hey.
Safe. Posada too late with the throw. Outfield playing straight up now. Man at second. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Jose Ramirez on deck for the Guardians. 3-0 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And it's a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Guardians 2, and the Yankees coming back. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Tanner Bybee. What do we have on him? Tony Gwynn stepping in now for the Yankees.
Low ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's to third. Sends it across to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Joe Morgan.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Fastball for a strike.
You know, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tied Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tied Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 0-2. Almost got him.
Ball.
Really
That's
good
up.
take,
That's a ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
Lou Gehrig hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. Fought off foul. Just
That's
missed.
the ball low.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. That's too low. Ball 3. Mantle waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance. 3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And they'll do it again. Ruth, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The Yanks lead 1, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, so anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
That's a ball.
That one
No,
close,
that missed. That's
ruled
a ball.
the ball. Ball 2. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he
And
kind of
ball.
favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
No, that
Just
missed.
missed. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a payoff pitch. That one misses.
Ball four. Take
so
your base.
Lead-off walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. First pitch just misses. Step off, throw to first.
No,
and he dives
he's in there.
Back in safely. Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Step off, throw to first. Back in there standing. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Man at second. Fastball is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Move to second. Ramirez dives back in safely. And that's in for a strike. 3-1. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. And ball four, two aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Grady Sizemore getting ready to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss. Stop him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
They had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one. Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a two-strike count.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Smash to the left side. On to Morgan, and the inning is over. Guardians strand a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle.
Left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Mantle went deep in his most recent game. Right through there for a strike. Misses outside.
That's the ball.
And the count even 1-1. On the ground to the
ball.
left. And that's just foul. Ground ball
that's
right
foul.
side. And foul ball. Swings through the sweeper. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Batting sixth, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Hey.
That misses
Ball.
the zone. 1-1 strike.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2.
Ball. That's up.
That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
Outside.
That's
and
ball
that is
four. Runner, take your
four.
base.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the veteran shortstop, Derek Jeter. And it's fouled off. Jeter launched a homer in his most recent game. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at first, one away.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Here's a 2-2. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
That's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball outside.
One out. Runners at first and second. Wild pitch.
That's the ball.
Catcher gets a piece. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Sizemore under it. Makes the grab.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
That's the ball.
Late with the swing there. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Out towards right center field. Williams moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Travis Hackler.
High fly ball out to left field. Mantle settles under this one. 2 away down.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Single that drove in a run his first time through. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Bellinger, the former Rookie of the Year, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Springer on the move. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Ball outside.
In the air to left center. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Start of the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Springer.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball high.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And he can't make the play. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate. When we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Foul ball there. Springer on at first, nobody out. Step off, throw to first, and he's back standing. Ramirez looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. And ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Gwynn quickly throws it in. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, no outs. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
No, that's up.
The Guardians trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Up the middle, flips it. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Runner at third, 2 away. And that is out of play. The 0-2. In the dirt. Tag. Got him. What a throw to end the inning. It's the Guardians 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the ready to go for the last half of the inning. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. And that's outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses.
Take your bait.
So
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk.
Great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Big, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
No, that's out.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. Around second, on his way to third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
Now it's Posada with 2 in scoring position.
No, that's outside. Ball.
2 in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Sliced hard but foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Just
Down,
misses
ball.
with that one.
That's a really good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Garrett will come in and score. And now they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing the cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Man at second. Jeter takes the strike. On the ground right side. Tony takes it himself. 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That
No,
one
that's
almost got
in.
him.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez under it. And that's the third out. So one run. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two now.
Did he go?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go.
Ball.
Bounce to the right side. Morgan tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for Cleveland.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Nope.
Challenge
Ball.
from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. The lefty to 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Outside
That's the ball.
low. Ball 2. On a line. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jim Thome. He doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That's inside. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Way high.
Ball. That's high.
Larry Doby would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Nobody on. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Zach Britton, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Broxton warming up as well. Hit hard on the ground is short. In time to Gehrig. Guardians go down in order. Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Ball 1 there. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Guardians leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Outside, ball.
There's the strike, and a count 2-1. Got him swinging. Now 2 out. And next for New York, Bernie Williams. He's been a great free agent sign. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Larry Doby, the next to hit. Doby goes 6'1", a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball out.
Right through there for a strike. A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
He's looking for there the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
2 down, bases empty. There comes Cody Bellinger. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. It's the Guardians 2 and the Yankees 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Gaddick.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
That's in for a strike. takes a strike. High ground ball for a base stop.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
No outs, runner at first. And up next for New York, Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 1. And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike one.
Ball, that's down.
The Yanks with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Next
That's the ball, that's down.
Low. Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ruth aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Mickey Mantle would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bellinger gets under it. He's got it.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
That's the ball.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one almost hit him. The 2-2. This one through. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And that's worth the price of admission. And they take the lead. It's 3-2.
One thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your slump. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's a big power threat. Jorge Posada. Infield shifted to the pull side. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Stays alive.
That's in. Ball. That's the ball.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 2 down.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that's...
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Matt Vesta. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. This one popped up right side. Rocchio should have this one, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Well, one-run game. Here's George Springer to start it off. 1 for 2. Outfield playing straight up now. On the inside corner for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Late swing, fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss and out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andy Pettitte gives way. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for the
On the mound
Yankees,
now, Jonathan
number
Broxton.
57.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The Yankees holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Williams has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cleveland.
So digging in, Bo Naylor.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
On the ground to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yankees 3 and the Guardians 2. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Adam getting loose as well.
Ball, that's in.
Bounce to the right. Tony. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball.
Misses his
No, that's
zone for
down.
a
Ball.
That was the sweeper. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. But they're up 3-2. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Brian Rocchio. That's in there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Sitting down looking.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has the switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
For the Yankees, number 53.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. That's out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jim Thome. 0 for 3 in this one.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The Yanks trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Two down, nobody on. And a good eye there.
Low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Take your base, ball 4.
And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. There's the strike of the knees.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving for a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That's low. That's
Right
a
now,
ball.
they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians lead 1. They trail it 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sean Armstrong.
Get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Williams leading things off and takes a strike. Here's the 0-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now the board on the leadoff single.
I I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first.
That's a ball.
Runner on the move.
Yeah!
Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Fouled off left side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No, that's down. Ball.
Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at second. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A towering shot to center. His 17th of the year. And they add on. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So up next for New York, Lou Gehrig.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
The 0-2.
By not chasing out
No,
the
that
zone,
missed.
they're
That's the
getting
ball.
good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss as he was late. Throw sails over his head at first.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
And stepping in for New York, Mickey Mantle. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody.
So Cleveland brings out a new reliever, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
No outs, runners at first and second. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Big swing and a miss. got him swinging.
Hood gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
2 on, 1 out.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next one in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across. Springer returns it to the infield. Runner holds it third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. It's just a really controlled
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. All loaded up. Paul Molitor will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
1 out, bases full. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. There's a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. That's it for a strike. Well, bounces, and he's up there. Safely with the stolen base. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at bats out of this team right now.
Williams in the box now. Takes strike 1. Molitor stands at second with 2 gone. Late on that fastball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And they'll do it again. In the air, left field. And that's the inning. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees with the lead, 9-2. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Cindy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium, and then going in and watching the game.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Carlos Rodon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Smith also throwing. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the Hall of
your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Now into the game. Willie McGee, he takes over. Right. Also. To the ball game, Greg Nettles. He's the new third baseman. Also entering the game, Phil Rizzuto. He's in at shortstop. The 2-2. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And here comes the Yankees manager. New arm out of the bullpen, Carlos Rodon. He's into the game with the bases empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gwynn going back. It's gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. And they cut into the deficit.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Here's George Springer, 1 for 3. Check swing, called strike, and it's 0-1. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garrett settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball, that's
Rodon,
down.
an all-star a season ago, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2000.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That ball misses, and now 3-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Nice grab. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game. 2 out. 3 run. 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 2 out. 3 run.
Yeah, pretty tight ball game up until the 8th inning, and that's really the time where you expect things to lock down. But the offense broke out, incredible outburst, and just put this game out of reach.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.